Hey guys, we're back in MrSWGames, and today we are playing Unturned, and let me say, a lot of things have changed. For example, where we are. If you want to know where we are in, consideration of our, compared to the base is right over there. We are right near this little comfy town. It's very nice. And what is that? That is our new home, my good friends. Um, yeah, I decided to move away from the base because I realized as I was setting up shop and getting items prepared for things, that it's not gonna be fun with all those monsters there. And then I just don't like the vibe the base gives off. It's just kind of creepy if you ask me. And also the location's not very attractive either. So right here it's pretty nice. We're by some trees right there. Waters downstairs. Markets over there. It's pretty nice setup. And I went ahead and made a house off camera because I tried to on camera and I realized there's no way I can commentate and make it interesting with it, on camera and stuff. Um, right about now, I probably will put a little clip of me building it onto the side of the video. If it's not there, I apologize. It should be there. It's probably just be like a few second clip of me just, running around doing stuff. So either way, what were we doing? Yes. So there's a ton of, and another reason that kind of pushed my decision towards making, sorry, making a house is because there's so many cool features we can add in, on the wiki, which I will try to add in. I think it's already on the description. If it's not, I'll add that in. But there's so many cool features we can add, not necessarily to our house, but to the whole house vibe. Like, we can have a garage, which will be great for our Humvee. Speaking of that, also, we are not going to go with the whole soldier vibe anymore. We will keep this look for the time being, just because it's going to be helpful to us. But once we get a little bit better in the game and get some more resources, we'll start changing it up and have like a wardrobe type deal. But we can create a garage. We can create, apparently, I don't know what it's for, because it seems as though we can plant seeds anywhere, but maybe it's like, I guess if you're on water or something, if you're living in water, there's this thing called a fertilizer platform, which is basically, an area where you can grow your plants. Now, maybe it makes it faster. I don't know. I have my wiki pulled up. Wow, I'm talking so weird. Pulled up right here, and first I gotta access it. So give me 2 seconds while I itch my foot. Where is it? Gear. Okay, trivia. I don't need trivia, but thank you. Storage units, right over here. Okay. And it's not under storage units. I just said storage units. Okay, yeah. A greenhouse foundation. Now, it's basically just like, it looks just like the ground you would see in the farm. Man, my accent, not necessarily my accent, just the way I'm saying things are really messed up today. On the farm, but it has a white border around it, and this is what it says from, okay, yeah, this is exactly what it says from the wiki, or the Unturned wiki page. The greenhouse foundation is a placeable structure in Unturned. It is used for growing crops at a faster than normal rate. So we can go ahead and make one of those, which will increase our crops, and we can have water even quicker. Yeah, we can have water quicker. We can have not water quicker. Food quicker. Gosh, man, I feel bad. So I got 2 chests set up already. This one with our supplies, and this is gonna be random stuff. This is actually a magazine I have. I wanted to talk about this. This is why I have it here. Unturned had an update. I believe this was part of it. This NATO drum, if you look at it, it's bigger and it holds 100 compared to that 30. And I was like, it doesn't necessarily go with the color of the drum or with the gun, but sometimes like this, how it's all green. And I don't know if I had that in a video, but I got all my stuff green, and I got a lot of updates on my inventory. So just getting that out of the way if I did something off camera. But just like my clothes, you gotta make exceptions for colors and stuff. So what we're going to go ahead and do here, we're going to go ahead and add in. We're going to go ahead and craft these two things together and get ourselves 62. No, this is going to go, that's going to, okay, I don't even know where this other one went, where the other one went. Okay, I guess it's nowhere. Okay, that's cool. So, today's episode is primarily, my words and speaking is horrible today. Oh, these are little, like, coolie things. I forget what they're called. I can't remember. Never mind. But today's episode is primarily focused on getting stuff for the house. Like, we need a cot. I'll probably work on building, like, the garage. I'll probably do off camera, and then put the actual garage part in, when it makes it garage. You know, and I'll put in the 4 walls by itself. And then the greenhouse, we'll just have that kind of a lying out in the open. You know, no biggie, right? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight all these guys off. But I'll have that leaving out, left out in the open, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. Go ahead and night vision it up. And I will do that on camera, considering it's just building a little foundation. And also, another thing we need to do while we're out and about running errands is find another car. I don't necessarily think I want to take my yellow car anymore. Just the way it's... I don't know, I just don't want to do that anymore. I know eventually I'll probably end up collecting all the cars, which will be cool. Or not necessarily all the cars, but all the unique ones. So, we definitely have to go back and get the yellow one, because it's not necessarily unique. I mean, my speaking today. I apologize, guys. I do not know what's up. But it's not necessarily unique, but it is our first car that we kind of decided on. So we'll go get that eventually. We won't worry about cars right now. If we see one that's pretty epic, then we'll go ahead and, you know, gas it up and go. I'm not necessarily what I'm looking for when it comes to cars. I don't want a truck because I never really liked trucks. I'm going to try to avoid vans and roosters. I'm looking primarily for rarer cars, I guess you could say. Like I said, I might end up going back to the yellow car just because it is kind of, you know, noticeable, but it also has that really kind of nice classic look to it. That's what I was gonna try to say. Now, if I can find another color of the rooster, then that'll be perfect. Okay, so is there anything I need right now? Some food. If we can get some water that's not tainted, we could be epic right now. But I think I have water right here, so I'm not going to worry about... Oh, it's empty. Okay, that's cool. So what am I looking for on my little mission out here? I know I'm looking for fertilizer, which we can find at the other store, which we are going to, so don't have to worry about that just yet. And are those purification tablets? Because if they are, boom. Okay, that's going to be useful. That's not necessarily. That is. Let's go put that water over here. Blood bag. We'll use that for later. We'll have that stored up. Now, things I am going to show you how to make on camera are chests and a few other little, like, easy things that I have memorized. In fact, we'll probably make a few chests on camera in this episode, because I need to, you know, get more room for everything. I don't know how to make a cot yet, but I have the wiki right here beside me, so we can look that up. I'm willing to make anything unless it's, you know, it takes this, and then plus something else I have to make all... It's basically, if it takes a whole, you know, decade to make, we're not going to do it. For your sake and my sake as well. Okay, we can keep this coke over here and just, you know, have it chill. Heh. Okay, so where's the... Okay, right there. So once we got this place out of the way, and now we can go to the other town, because the other town primarily has most of the things we'll be looking for. We might take a little trip over to the military base, but I have a lot of the things I need from military. Like I have a suppressor, a hider, flash hider. Oh yes, not to get sidetracked, but I will show you this real quick because I was working on the mountain. I know this was here. I just didn't know it had this feature. There's a little bit of a tower, a cell tower. I don't even know if it'd be a cell tower, just a tower over here. And like I said, I noticed it while I was... I'm sorry, got distracted. While I was working on that house over there, which is pretty beautiful, if I must say so myself. I was like, I never even noticed it did that. And apparently it does it in the daytime too, so maybe they either updated that, or it's always done that. I've just been kind of ignorant to it. So let's go ahead and have some meat. I also need to hunt. Also, as you can see, I had put down another fireplace. And for those who are wondering, I did destroy everything in the military base. You can't get it back. Obviously, I took all the items I had there and did stuff with it, but okay, so nothing good here, but it's a pretty fabulous view. So let's look over there. Nothing much. Okay. So, like I said, what was I saying actually? I don't know, but I got the worst mosquito bite ever. You know those mosquito bites where they're on a place. It's not necessarily like a place you use a lot, like your fingers or toes, but it's just on the weirdest place. Like right now there's a mosquito bite right on my knee, and it's just weird because when I bend my knee, it gets all weird and flatty. Wait, where is my car? Pretty sure it's right on the road, isn't it? I could have swore that's where I left it. Maybe I didn't leave it on the road. Maybe I Nope, it's right over there. Okay. So either way, let's go ahead and take down you. And also, got tons of experience, so let's go ahead and do that. To the town, because the town actually has a little plant shop that we can get fertilizer from. And today's episode, my goals are, here's my goals: make a little farm at our house, get some more chests, and make a cot. That's what I want to do. I know I had a few other ones because I remember working past week, because that's what I've been doing the past week, is making decisions and building. But we need this guy. We need him. Let's go. Shh. We need his body. Okay. So either way, when I was building, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need this, and there's another one right there, isn't there? Yeah. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I saw another one, but if I didn't, or if I did, I'm not gonna go track it down. Holy! That scared me. I think what scared me was I was thinking about Slender Man for some reason in the forest, and I saw him on the ground, and man, that's not fun. Speaking of Slenderman, a long time ago, not too long ago, probably 2 weeks ago, I was telling you about how I'm going to make a Slenderman video with Facecam. That is still happening, okay? The reason it hasn't happened is two reasons. Oh, there's my, oh. Guys, pay attention when you drive, okay? Don't hit a tree. Just don't. Two reasons it's not happened yet. First reason, still kind of working out some video problems. Just not necessarily problems, just looking over them so it's not bad quality. Second reason is that I hate having to relive that feeling you get when something scares the poop out of you. Like, you're gonna go into it and it's gonna scare you. I know it's not that hard watching it, but when you play it, for those who have played it, you're just like, okay. unless you have played it and you're like, it's not gonna scare me or anything, you, my good sir or madam, have a very strong resistance level to scariness. That's the only way. I was gonna say something cool, but it didn't come out properly. It didn't flow. While we're here, let's go ahead and look how much it takes to make this foundation. Either way, that's just one of those reasons why I can't. I mean, I can, but I can't. You know what I mean? I can do it at any point, but I just am delaying it, and I'm going to try to do it tonight, but I need one of those nights where I'm just going to get on and be like, I'm doing it, and no talk. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to do it, because when you keep on saying, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it, you eventually, or you never get to doing it, because it's just, you don't want to. Saying I'm going to do it is just delaying it. And I don't want this video to be 7 years long, so let's go ahead and try to... Wait, no. It takes 4 fertilizer. Crud. How do I make fertilizer? You have to make it somehow, right? Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Is an uncommon item that can be obtained from botanist shop located in... and it used for farming. Okay, so obviously this is the only shop that would sell it, so we're not going to get to that today. We can stop by the farms to see if they have any, see if Farmer McGee was like, fertilizer and stuff. That was pathetic. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. But apparently that's not going to be the case right now. So if we can't get that done, that's cool. Other two things we wanted to get done was, set up a spawn point, which was, I said cot. I do remember that I wanted to have a sleeping bag, just because the idea of a sleeping bag would be much better than a cot, because back in preschool, when you had sleepy time, well, we had these little, like, nasty cots, and I remember one time laying up against it with my little blankets that I brought from home, being all secure, and then smelling poo on the cot. And it was disgusting. So cots are kind of like, I'm scarred now. So it's like, the bad thing was, it was like one of those blue cots where like every color stuck out, and at night time everything looks like it's different. So I thought I kept on seeing poo everywhere on the cot. So sleeping bags are much better, in my opinion. And also because I have this really, really cozy one. I mean, like, it's just cozy. And I don't know what it is, but sleeping bags themselves are just cozy. Like, the idea of them are cozy. Oh, we forgot to stop at their Farmer McGee's. Of course, I would run into that. We'll stop at this. You know what? No, we'll do it later. We'll just do it later. Sorry about that. Hit my mic again. But, I had this one sleeping bag. It was just, it's so cozy. And then, then again, every sleeping bag is cozy. Or at least everyone I've seen. Now, going on to this, it's pretty rough getting up here. I will not lie about that. So we're going to have to find a little bit of an easier way to get up here. I mean, it seems that straight on up through the little road right there is the easiest. Because like the way I went was super hard. If you're wondering where I'm going to put the garage, I'm going to attempt to put it right in this area, like right here. And since we're on a hill, you can't have everything to be flat, so we'll have this happening everywhere. But, you can't be picky. This game's still a work in progress. In fact, they've had updates. They had an update this week. I told you about that. But, you just can't be picky with these types of things. Okay, we'll just put that there. Fertilizer right there. Cook up some of the fireplace. If you're wondering why I'm crouching, I can't get through all the way with this thing here, so I have to crouch to get through the window and access this. Because I can't access it through the window because this signal right here is blocking it, so, you know how it is. Boom. And I think it's safe to say, or safe to do that. I'm beautiful now. I just love that design. That's, like, so awesome to me, in my opinion. I just love it. I love it. Or, I was gonna do fabulous, but I did fabulous and the love it instead of saying fabulous. I said love it, and it was just really weird. So it was weird regardless. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is make a sleeping bag, which I believe a sleeping bag is easier to make than a cot. Actually, it might be harder. Oh wait, crafting. I was running in crafting. Crafting. I think it's something called under spawn, maybe. Like, storage units. We gotta make some crates and stuff. Yeah, tons and tons and tons of things. Rags, medical supplies, drinks, foods, farming, no. Can't make fertilizer, which stinks. Ammunition, we don't need that, guys. Because we're pretty loaded when it comes to ammunition. The only thing I can worry about right now is my Desert Falcon, but I realize I don't use my guns that much. Unless it's like, far away. Even then, I don't. Okay, so... Okay, I can't find it right now, which is kind of stinking.